Albert Magno, iMagnoTV. I'm back. I think my shadow ban is even lifted. I posted a short video and it got 1,000 views in like 6 hours, so I'm pretty sure it's lifted after 3 years. It took a long time. I appreciate everybody sticking around, and so the subscribers actually went up. I don't know why, but whatever. Just watching my old videos. But I know what I'm talking about. That's why. So let's jump right into it. Crawford versus Canelo. But first, before I jump into Crawford versus Canelo, I want to say this. Crawford has a problem with guys who are small and quick. Lundy rocked his butt. Gamboa rocked him. Nearly knocked him down. Mean Machine knocked him down. That's why I think Teofimo Lopez would knock him out. Okay, and also Teofimo is my boy, so shout out to Teofimo, and I really do think Teofimo Lopez can beat Crawford. But now let's jump into Canelo versus Crawford. Now, if you put Crawford's opponents, all of his opponents, versus Canelo, Canelo will be undefeated. Now, if you put Canelo's opponents versus Crawford, Crawford would have about 5, 6, 7 losses. Facts, for real. And as far as, people saying, oh, well, Crawford could deadlift 375 and this and that. Okay, let's see how that works in the ring. Okay? Let's see how that works in the boxing ring. Let's see how that works. Okay? It's not going to work. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Okay? I promise you. It's not going to be a big factor. He might be able to be a little more physical when they're in the clinch, but that's about it. Now, Canelo is strong as heck as well. And he has a really strong base due to horseback riding and just natural talent. Good footwork. People say he's 5-footed. No, he's not. They're saying Crawford has a speed advantage by very little. After about the 3rd or 4th round, you're going to see that decline, and their speed will be about the same. Actually, Canelo might be even faster. Now, power-wise, 100% Canelo has more power. Punch resistance, Canelo has more punch resistance. He's never been even rocked. People say he's been dropped. No, he didn't. No, he wasn't. He fell against the ropes and still won. Okay? That's not a knockdown. Crawford has been knocked down, and he's been rocked by little small guys who are quick. That's why I still think Teofimo would clean his clock. Teo is some of the fastest hands in boxing, literally. Canelo versus Crawford is a money grab. Canelo doesn't want to fight him. He never wanted to. Crawford called him out. Crawford's 38 years old. He's ready to retire. Okay? He doesn't want to fight Boots. He doesn't want to fight any of those other guys. He wants Canelo. Why? Because he wants to get that payday. It's just like Canelo always says. They want that payday. Well, he's about to get it. But with that payday comes an ass whooping. Canelo's going to pound on him. Pause. He's going to beat him up. The first 3 or 4 rounds, it might be competitive. But in the end, Canelo is going to roll with everything. He's not going to get hit with much clean. All that. The only way Crawford is going to land any punches is if he stands there in the pocket, gets mad, gets angry, and start letting loose. Like he did versus Madrimov. When he started getting irritated and frustrated and trying to get him out of there, he started hitting him hard, and he still couldn't finish him. All Madrimov had to do was wrap him up. Canelo's going to walk through that. Crawford is going to feel resistance. And he's going to feel what it's like to be able to not hurt someone. And that beating is going to continue for as long as the fight lasts. So I got Canelo beating Crawford very easily. It'll be a good boxing match the first 4 rounds. After that, come on, Crawford couldn't even figure out Madrimov. IQ. He couldn't even figure out Madrimov. The end. Canelo wins.